How's it going? This is the notorious Theta Sigma of Wenatchee. And in this incredible video, I'll be discussing the incorporate side of things. It's a beautiful day outside. The mountains are singing. My hat's tilted. And might as well go for a small walk in my bare feet. Just wanted to all together communicate. Nah, I'll stay inside. How do you deal with the everyday life? Alone with yourself and your thoughts, your emotions. Some people claim that some people are emotionally unintelligent or get easily hurt by, let's say, jokes or relationships or other things. But I feel like it's not that simple. It depends on the complexity of how you arrange or distribute the way you think and the way you feel. It takes context and deliberate action, not through accomplishing a fear factor of continuance, but a more, how would I say it, a way of being where you are absolutely understanding of what you actually feel versus what is not real, what you don't feel. And I have a theory that people are emotionally intelligent because, look at me, I've been on this earth for maybe 28 to 2,000 years, 3,000 years. And I have the confidence to say I'm pretty intelligent, and I have the confidence to say other people my age are as well. We just don't really collaborate or collaborate internally, because there's many thought spaces internally where you don't collaborate. It's your internal world where it's either chaotic or too organized. And depending on your organization, you might feel like feels too much like a kingdom or too much like a tyranny or a hierarchy. Well, absolutely, it's not. It's rather different. But who am I to say that it's different? I had tons of ideas in the past years that I don't need to discuss right now because I already know what I have. But I can't help but be really couch bound and lazy totally every single day, looking for social interaction and ways to inhibit my party mode. Absolutely trying to stay away from alcohol and weed but always get back to feeling like I want to be accepted. But there's 8 billion people in the world. What's the need for being accepted? Well, that's the illusion there. Or not the illusion. Not the illusion. Is it delusional? Is it not? Not too sure. However, pay close attention to your thoughts. That's one thing people never do, is think to yourself, what are my thoughts saying right now? How can I communicate with my thoughts back? How can I reverse the polarity of the neutron flow and function so I can tell the entity or the persona within what is going on so they can give out their elaborate discussion for what you should do, but you don't have to follow everything your thought says, because we're outside the paradigm of thought and fiction where you can just be. But it's not meditational, it's not transcendent, it's complex, more complex than you think. And it creates more algorithms for how we see the world in new ways. But there will always be more issues that come around. And you're just always like, why? Why does the continuance occur? Because it's always a challenge. It's a challenge to see and do more. There's much to learn. There's much to see. Much to witness. And I know I'm talking a little bit funny, but this is the new way of communication. New way of talking. Kind of gives a sentence an elaborate feeling of elongated touch to it. Rather backwards to forwards poetic. It's not backward speech, it's reverse deducing speech. So I can walk through the kitchen, for example, and be like, there's dishes right here. Must be there for like a few hours. If nobody cleans it, then somebody will clean it. And if I clean it, then I'll get the rapport for it, or help everyone in the household get the rapport. There's a little tiny bit of a mess in the living room, but if I find my way through it, I'm able to create a more organized place where I can freely think without having deliberate placeholders, nomenclatures. But sometimes a mess is necessary. But it used to be necessary, that's the thing. And then there will always be a new mess that's not as bad as the old mess. It will feel rather different. But it will continue. No matter how rich you get, no matter how successful you are, will it be enough to actually fulfill your desires? Or it will just be a distraction that makes you and yourself feel as if time is not elongating, but going super quick. Do you want time to be quick? Or do you want time to be slow? Or if not quick or slow, you want it fast, slow, fast? Or you want it to be inconspicuously unknown if it goes fast or slow. But then after time, you're going to be like, wow, 10 years already went by. Was that fast or slow? The decision you make is how you respond to that occurrence, and will give you a lamenting feeling. New liminal spaces will appear. Vaporwave will come back for a new era. But what is the goal here? Well, my goal that I've been trying to explain to people for a while, getting people to work through, is I'm trying to build a permutohedron computation that can run any number of permutations from 001 to 999, 3-digit perspective. Also 000 to negative 999. And it's supposed to work different, cyclical. Other project I have, fractal-based language of repetition. Within one node is another, and another, and another, and another. Mixed with a fractional counterpart of 0.111, 0.222, 0.333, 0.444, 0.555, all the way to 0.999. And who knows if it continues. That is... Oh, hey. Yeah. How's it going? Good? Like my hat?
Just driving the car.
Oh, you are?
Somebody's just driving it.
Who?
I don't know, some guy told me that he's interested in buying a car.
Your car?
Yeah. The
Oh.
car that is parked over there.
Oh, okay. Cool. Are you going anywhere today?
Not really.
Oh,
You wanna go somewhere?
yeah, sure. Like drive around?
Where?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. We'll go on a little bit.
Okay. So, back outside. I have a good amount of ideas for what I want to create, but I have a lot of it inaction. Well, probably most of my inaction is due to laziness, but honestly, I feel as if there is little to no collaboration for the products that I have. So I go back to these motivational videos that say you sometimes have to work at it alone. But I'm actually kind of wrong, because there's not necessarily little to no collaboration. There is collaboration where you don't see it. See, sometimes, no matter where you go, there are people helping you everywhere, in different places. Help in places that you don't know. Obviously, I'm trying to make my life more interesting. Have a 2015 reunion in July. I don't want to just go there and feel like I didn't accomplish anything and have nothing to say for myself. So this will be my grind for a while, trying to come up with a game plan for what I can accomplish in these 2 months. Maybe come up with a conceptual design for my Tridiac wheel, Tridiac engine, or ternary battery. There's so much that you don't see. It's right in front of you. You don't pay attention until it's the last moment. But it's better to pay attention constantly. The focus on politics is non-negotiable. The focus on media is not necessarily necessary. But who am I to say all that? I watch YouTube every day. I watch the same videos probably over and over again. Anyways, this is Theta Sigma, and I'll make a video after this. Comment, like, and subscribe.